So hello, this is Pring Bunnag. I am the founder of Susette, Wearable Art and Silk Couture, and curator, a writer, and I call myself a founder and artist in chief. My mission is to showcase Thai craftsmanship and wearable art and heritage crafts in a contemporary manner to the world. My purpose is to also prove that made in Thailand can be synonymous with luxury and artistry at the highest levels. My other goal is also to empower all women, no matter shape or size, ethnicity, age, skin color, etc., to feel confident and beautiful and to have fun expressing your unique style. After living over a decade in Paris, I actually arrived here just before the pandemic hit in February of 2020. I was 7 months pregnant, and then COVID hit. Thailand was the second country after China, and I ended up giving birth during the first lockdown. At that time, I was still freelancing as a shoe designer. That was my previous expertise. I saw the devastating impact, economic impact that COVID had on Thai crafts communities, artisans, and I saw my artisans, my shoemakers, my bag makers, even clothes maker lose their jobs, have to move back to the provinces, and having to accept really demeaning fast fashion jobs. And I thought Thai craftsmanship is so much better than this. Like we should showcase our heritage to the world. There is a hierarchy in Thailand as well. I think that is something that foreigners might not be aware of, in terms of age, etc. That's something that you learn to navigate, and I choose now to see it as not as an obstacle, but something that I just have to work around, and it can be a good thing at the end of the day. So how to use that, and not in a straightforward way. It is a challenge. But I started also eco-printing and tie-dyeing, shibori dyeing, so I was inspired by ancient techniques of dyeing, and I was trying to create wearable works of art. So that's how I started Susette, actually. But the motivation to come here unexpectedly, I think Thailand is a very fluid and a place of potentiality where anything is possible. So this region is very exciting at the moment because of all the turbulence in the world and what's going on. I feel like Europe is already established. The Americas is very definite. It's already been formed. I feel like Southeast Asia is still forming. It's still forming as we speak. We don't know what's going to happen, but ironically, that kind of nebulousness means it's full possibility. I think you have to kind of disregard your idea of how things are supposed to be. It's not a hierarchical, it's not necessarily straightforward. There are a lot of curved lines, there are a lot of detours, but within the detour, you discover so much richness and beauty and unexpected gems. And being open, being active, going out there, networking, both virtually and in person, meeting people, creative, and also create something of value that you also attract your people in your messaging, in your product, in yourself, in the way that you are, the way that you service your clients. Be as generous as possible, be as giving as possible. I have like the most amazing dressmakers, the people who make my gold-plated brass, just the photographic prints here, teachers who impart knowledge to me on ancient techniques, like silk makers. There is just so much wealth of talent. It's insane. The guy who carves these heels, just so much. But I think Thailand is great when you also have a vision to attract the right talent, and you want to be the one that people want to work for you. So I think definitely treat everybody with respect, that they give more than you take. I'm in a kind of unique position where I'm as much foreign as I am Thai, or perhaps I've lived most of my life outside of Thailand. So it's navigating being in both categories, being both Thai and being foreign, being American and being Thai. So instead of, I think a lot of Thai Americans or Thai group abroad feel this identity within them being pulled in there. And I think to deal with that, me personally, is I disregard what category people put me in, and I choose to create my own category, which is just me. And I'm not Thai or American or whatever, I'm just Pring. And when you get into that mindset, then you're free. So I would say to dare to just be you, dare to be yourself, to create your own identity, and don't think of yourself as a foreigner or a farang or whatever, and be from an open-minded and curiosity, with a lot of curiosity, respect, compassion, understanding, and being, willing to bend the rules, I think is key to forming strong relationships with talent here. But there is so much talent, it's unbelievable. It has to be a personal connection. There has to be an understanding and chemistry. I think that is most important in any relationship, business or personal. And all my artisans, all my colleagues, I like personally. I personally believe life is too short to work with people that you don't get along with. So having great relationships is definitely key to any success, including business. Come explore Thailand. There's so much potential, and collaborate with locals. Take advantage of being in such a magical place to create, to reinvent, to form partnerships. It's an exciting place. I guess start with forming just a few key relationships. And with each relationship, you will gain more understanding of the country, and things will get easier. But don't do it alone. That would be my advice. Online, go to events, meet people, connect with people that you have a good feeling with, that you see somebody and like, oh, how did they make it work? Ask them, take them out for a drink, for dinner. Connect with people that you think you'd like to have their lifestyle or their success in this country, that maybe you identify with. Learn, but also give back. I think the best way to make things easier is to first find ways to give to the community, the local community, and then things will magically open up. If you go into any country, new community, with a generosity, with a goal of giving first, then doors will open for you. Like I said, the possibilities, the talent, the heritage, the non-official things, like the folky traditions, the kind of secret magic doors, the spirituality, that's not the official, the kind of the local culture. I find it very inspiring, and I find the people very inspiring, and within that local culture, the animistic traditions here, very inspiring. The nature, the craziness of the nature here, of the tropical landscape that will eat you alive, but is also so magical. I think there's a lot to be formed still, so I find that very exciting. Things move super fast here, like lightning speed. I think it's a totally different rhythm. It's like everything is super fast, it seems contrary to logic, but you can make things happen really fast.